Hi there. Jordan. You gotta ruin my intro, man.
I hit him perfect. I hit him absolutely perfect.
Running and gunning, and I think that's the only way we can do that.
Big old Maine smallmouth there. Caught it on a drop shot, about 28 foot of water.
The first 15 minutes.
Jordan here. Jeff there. And right now we are walking into the backside of the food plot property that Jeff is hunting expanded starting tomorrow. And unfortunately, due to the wind, we're not going to be able to sit near the food plots tomorrow morning, which we didn't really want to anyways, because everything Jeff knows about food plots tells you to not go to them first thing in the morning. Is that right?
It depends on what your trail cameras tell you, I guess, but if we had a foolproof way in or out of a stand or a blind, I would hunt the food plots in the morning, but we would have to walk through the food plots. And this time of year where it's September, well, today's September 7th, tomorrow will be the 8th, the bucks are going to be still bachelored up. So if you jump your deer, you're potentially jumping all your deer, and you could scare them off your plots for a week. So this time of year, especially on a new farm where I've never really been on it, I'm just going to hunt smart, hunt soft, and then move in during the rut and try to get a kill.
So yeah, what he said. We've got a couple chairs with us right now that we're bringing in to just set up for a morning sit. And that's all we're doing.
Is that a scrape from last year? Yeah, look at the branches all tore out from tearing it out. I bet they hit that every year. Yeah, we're gonna sit here. That's an oak. Not a ton of acorns on it right now. Enough for him to eat. I don't know. What do you think? Let's get in here and just kind of poke around and see if we can.
I like the cover, number one.
Yeah.
I like that it's an intersection, number two.
Yeah.
And I like that we're seeing sign from last year.
Yeah, so bucks are definitely cruising it, right? You know what I mean? Obviously, they're not scraping the same that they probably are when they make those during the rut, but I don't see a lot of deer scat like they use it heavily. But it is the path of least resistance.
We found the spot that we're going to sit tomorrow morning, and I'll let Jeff explain why here in just a couple minutes. But we're going to tuck back over off this trail and make a little bit of a clearing for us to make sure we have some cover but good shooting lanes for Jeff tomorrow. And I think it's going to be good.
All right, so basically we found a spot that's going to work. I don't know if it's perfect, but as you probably are seeing right now, we have a good intersection, a little four-way with trails that the landowner put in probably when he bought the land. Deer are a lot like us. They want to use the path of least resistance. This is a spot that we can use the railroad track. Dump right down into here is probably 30 yards and be set up hunting and not even alert anything. So all we're going to do now is try to trim up probably 3 or 4 shooting lanes, brush us in a little bit better, and then get out of here. And you'll see us in the morning with mosquitoes and big bucks probably. We are all done with the blind for now. We got 3 pretty decent shooting lanes through here. They're not perfect, but they're okay. So, but you're hunting from the ground, so we don't want to over trim and leave ourselves too exposed. I need lanes to be able to draw and stuff. So, got that all done. But we found something cool. Come over. Got a jawbone of what looks like a black bear. I don't know if it was one that died on the property or The landowner's a pretty avid bear hunter. So I don't know if he had a skull from one of his kids out here and something dragged it off or not, but it's quite a ways from where he would do that, so. But pretty neat little find. Well, good morning, guys. It is finally opening day. Every single year seems to sneak up on me. We've been busting our butt on the farm trying to get a bunch of setups, as many setups as we can. And then opening day comes and we're sitting in the woods randomly in a brush blind we just built yesterday. My dad is probably a few hundred yards away from us doing the same thing. And we're just trying to hunt smart right now since it's early season. And we are not expecting a whole lot to happen this morning, but you never know. We're sitting at well, you guys saw last night when we were in here, but a little intersection of trails, just actual ATV trails that all kind of come together. There's a buck scrape that's been there for a year or two, and you can tell that they're using it. So instead of going in and bumping everything off of our food plots, we chose to kind of hunt smart, not the outskirts a little bit. So with any luck, we'll at least see a deer. And if anything with antlers comes by, he's probably gonna get shot. As predicted, a whole lot of nothing. I'm pretty sure I saw just like the hind end of a deer, probably about 50 yards up this way, but just it gapped like 2 little gaps, and that was it. My dad saw a buck this morning, but he just texted me and said he's on his way out, so we're gonna pack up. We're gonna throw a trail camera on this scrape here, touch the scrape up a little bit with some Evercom, and then we're gonna head out, and we will see you guys this afternoon in a stand over a food plot for my first time ever. Well, guys, we are in the blind. I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. Got a little bit warm on the walk in. Dropped Dad off on a clover field where he's gonna be hunting tonight. This is our first time. I've filmed a lot of deer hunts over food plots, but this is my first time I've ever hunted over a food plot. Put these in earlier this year. I've been monitoring the back corner more than anything, but this is a really good blind for a northwesterly type wind. So we're set up tonight. We're really excited, hoping that old Jordy and I can get our very first deer together.
No, it's Jordan, not Jordy.
There's a whole bunch of them. I don't know how many turkey hens. I got pictures of some mature hens with a lot of bolts. And that one hen, their eyesight's so good, she just beelined right over here, told us off a little bit, and then took the flock with her. But that helped pass the time. That was pretty cool to see. Well, guys, that is the end of day 1 expanded archery here in Maine. Pretty slow day for being pretty good conditions. We did get to see some turkeys. That was cool. My dad saw a buck earlier today. I don't know what he's seen tonight at all, but so far for our first time ever sitting on food plots, pretty slow. But thanks for watching. If there's more than like 10 seconds after this, because we got about 20 minutes left, so if there's more than like 10 seconds, we probably shot something, but go ahead and like, subscribe. We appreciate all the likes and subscriptions we can get, so we're going to try to bring these to you guys as soon as we can get them. So keep watching, keep cheering for us. We're going to keep trying, and eventually we're going to connect on a good deer here in Maine.